Okay, Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. Okay, Leo. Let's pull out your oracle and let's see what the cards are saying for early July love reading. This is an early July love reading. Let's see what the cards are saying. What's going on for the Leo family? Early July love reading, the Leo family. My Leos. But first of all, hold on. Let me get my sage going because I know I don't play that. I know you like that little piece of sage. I do got the big one over here, but for some reason why, like, I feel like my sage, like, it lights better in little increments. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I don't be gotten time to, like, I be needing my smoke fast. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Like, I want all the smoke. Like, I ain't got time to be lighting up these pieces, and then it be taking forever for them to get lit up. But anyway, that's my sage problems. I'm gonna take a sage burning class, like I said. But moving forward, let's go, Leos. What is going on for your early July love reading? What's going on for Leo? What's coming through? Help me out, angel guides and ancestors. Oh, that makes sense. I know a Leo that used to love bomb. Boo. Love bombing. Love bombing came out. Brick wall. Defense mechanism guarded. Hard to reach. Wine and dine, courtship, consistently dating, romance and passion. Okay. Key player, important person playing a central role, is irreplaceable. Okay. And finally, let me get another. What else you got? What else you got? What else you got? What else you got? Red flag, warning signs, take heed, risky situation. Okay, so what it's looking like is somebody came to try to love bomb you. It was a red flag on the play. Just when you thought that, you know, you was really getting, you know, you enjoyed the outing with the person and stuff like that, but you're like, what's up with all this fucking love bombing? So yeah, you got guarded, put a brick up wall because of this. And you know, key player. I feel like there's no key player in here. I feel like that person was trying to be a player and you peeped the game. Leo. And you knew exactly what it was as soon as it happened. Okay? So key player, important person. So the moral of the story with key player, I feel like, is you feel like that person was trying to be a player and you was like, I've been here before. Like, I've seen this before. Okay, you can't pull no wool over my head. Okay? Fast action, progression forward. The wait is over. Okay? So, let's see what's going on with this. Let's see what the red flags were. Okay, let's see what the red flags were. Let's see what was the red flags. Leo's early July love reading. What were the red flags? Well, love bombing did come out. So love bombing was the first one. Like love, 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 love. Could possibly be a Scorpio. Also, death card, major arcana. Could possibly be a Scorpio. They kept talking about their ex. That's what I got also. They kept talking about their ex. What else was the red flags about this person? You know, they also kept talking about how hard times are. So that makes sense because somebody's love bombing you too soon. They could be trying to grow an emotional attachment to you very fast, moving fast. But that's because their intentions was to get you wielded emotionally because they're having financial problems. And you peep that. Like, this person is love bombing me a little too much. Okay? What else was a red flag? Yeah. Giving very much illusions. Giving very much illusions. Person giving you very much illusions, Leo. And Leo, the reason why you knew, been here, done this, because this is actually you also. So you're like, you can't con a con artist. That's what I heard. I heard you can't con a con artist. Like, that was me. That was me. Okay? So Leo's like, yeah, you can't con a con artist. That's why you peeked the red flag so quick. Yep. Gotta be faster than that. Gotta be faster than that. Okay, so this person is basically just a splitting image of you, Leo. Like, that's what it gave. And this is for a specific person. It's not for everybody. So if you're not the type of person, you're just not. But that's what I'm getting from this reading. The signs that came out is Sagittarius and Gemini. So the other person could be a Sagittarius or a Gemini. You was reflecting an image of yourself off of. Like, what was the love bombing about? What was the love bombing about? Okay. That came out quick. So yeah, you peeked very quick. This came out twice. You peeked very quick that this person had multiple options. Like, you already picked up, like, nah, this person sees multiple people. You say that to everybody. How can you love me overnight? We don't know each other. Okay? So yeah, this person does that to everybody. Okay? Everybody you can think about. Okay? And yep, actually sits down and like coerces others. Like, sits like a man that would sit down with his nephew and say, hey Neff, you know what I mean, you gotta go create you like a dating site, like one of these plenty of fish sites and stuff like that, or Tinder, and you gotta go ahead and swipe left, and then as soon as you meet him, like, you bring him to like this real fancy romantic place, right? Like one of your homeboys rich cribs, but it's not really your crib, but it's just to make the person think they can feel comfortable with you, and don't even have it on their mind that you would need them financially, because you're bringing them into this setting that it just looks like that person is stinking rich, right? But then, like, once you love on them and you got them in your grasp, then you can say, hey baby, I just want to let you know, oh my god, I'm having an emergency, do you think you could send me $1,500? And the person will think like, oh my god, of course, yes. Like, I just went to his mansion. I know this person wouldn't try to get me $1,500. I live in a mega mansion. Why would they try to get me $1,500? Of course, I'm gonna send it right now. It's giving Tinder Swindler. It's giving, Leo, they try to give you a Tinder Swindler type energy, and you peeped it, key player, because you're like, that's me. Been there, done that. Or I saw that show. When that happened. That won't be me. Okay? Sleeping on that ass. So you peep. The love bombing was exactly that. You peep game. The love bombing was exactly that. Too quick to wanna talk about family and what y'all gonna do together and all these trips, and you ain't even known me for fucking 2 seconds yet. Are you alright? What's going on? What's going on with you? What's going on? Tinder Swindler. Tinder Swindler. What else is going on with the love bombing? What else was the person saying to you? What else was the person saying? Yep, we're gonna be a happy home together. You know what I mean? Happy home, happy wife, happy life. Get your prenups ready. Get your prenups ready, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm glad you sniffed this out, Leo. Yeah. You was like, nope. I don't even want to give you sex. I don't want to give you money. I want to get the fuck out of here, because you are juggling money somewhere. You're hurting for money. You're moving in too fast. Been here, done that. Yep. So you peep this shit quick. I mean this like sometimes the stories be so self-explanatory. I really don't even have to really like do a full reading. Like, this is exactly that. So what part of you and that person mimics each other? Like how were you on imaging yourself? Yeah, because that was a judgment. You seen this, heard, you saw that you just finished watching the Netflix series Tinder Swindler when you met this person on Tinder. And about like a week into dating, first of all, the next day after dating this person, they was like, I love you. Oh my God, I love you so much. Would you be my girlfriend? Would you be my man? Huh? Not next day. Maybe 3 months into it. Yeah, but next day? Huh? You know what I mean? So you either seen the movie or you're this person. You're the exact same person. Clarify key player. Clarify key player. You're the same person. Or you saw the movie. Either which way, or you had a consultation. You was talking with somebody about it and they said, be careful. You met that person on the dating app. You know, they got those Tinder swindlers out there. And then it dawned on you. Like, holy shit. And then 3 days later, the person asked you for like $1,500 out the sky fucking blue. Like, hey, I got this project. Like, I could stand to gain like $1 million, but I have to invest $1,500 of my money. Of my money. Or I have to hire a lawyer because the lawyer said the case is going to be worth $1 million, but I have to give them like a deposit of $1,500. If a lawyer knew that you had a case worth more than $200,000, they would do it pro bono. They don't need a deposit. Shit in me. I know a little bit about law. Okay? Yep. So yeah, ain't no love here. You peeped that. You was not accepting this offer. Like, you peeped it. You was like, what? What the helly? What the helly on? What the helly on? What the helly, Leo? Like, did you really just try to play a me on me? Double ed twins. Two for twins. Did you try to play a me on me? I told you that. You try to play a me on me. Some of you, this is you. And you like, well, I be damned. Whoever thought I was going to bump into the Tinder Swindler? Diddler. Okay? Like, bitch, wow. Don't you ever. Any more characteristics of how you peep the bullshit? Like, any more characteristics of this person? Yeah, just coming on. You know, just coming through as the happiest can motherfucking be. Thought they was going to bring the sunshine in your life and then run off with the money and the coins. Okay? Full type energy. Wanted to try to give you a new beginning of happy endings for real. Happy and then ending abruptly. Okay? So yeah, you peeped that quickly. Motherfucker thought they was popular. Ooh, I'm popular. Ooh, it's Bob. I smelt that. I smelt the desperation on your fucking beard. You got to be motherfucking more careful than that, okay? And in that order, okay? All right, cool. So, but man, when you did go over there, you know what I mean? I mean, the drinks was pouring. Shit, y'all had a blast. Feel me? The drinks was pouring. Y'all had a blast. Like, baby, you just thought this was the motherfucking one. Feel me? But the person still wind up giving this type of energy. Libra's on the board also, too. So there's a Libra involved in this situation. Somewhere along the way, intertwined is a Libra in there. Okay? But, yep. Person came to you looking like they had a bunch of money. Thought they was in their Emperor energy. Feel me? Had the fireplace going on in the background. Look at the fire in the back. You know, the yellow and the red, it gives fireplace. You know, he sat down, had the fireplace going on behind him in the mansion, and your eyes open up big like, oh my God, this man is rich. He's well off. Shitting me. Shitting me. The whole time he was just like this, trying to will you in. Trying to will you in, Leo. He tried to will you in. She tried to will you in. Okay? These motherfuckers, they outside. Y'all watch out for them dating sites. Y'all watch out for them. What's going on? Yep. And it can't reverse. It's more so the person just, like, was so welcoming. You know what I mean? Brought you to their house out of all places. Like, straight to their house. You know what I mean? Out of all places. Okay? All right, cool. So we got that. Wine and dime. Okay, we getting in now. We getting close. Okay? You had your brick wall up, of course, like I said, because you sniffed this shit from afar. But we'll still clarify that. And a lot of it was due to experience with the Wheel of Fortune. You just had experience in this matter. You had experience in this matter. Like, this is you. Or you seen this. You heard about this. You was prepared. Okay, Leo? You was fully prepared for this person. Yep. Damn near, you know, damn near like almost like you could read their mind. You know what I mean? Like you could read their mind. You know what I mean? You've been around the world or two. See what I'm saying? Very knowledgeable. This ain't new. You ain't new to this, you true to this. Okay, you not new to this, you what? True to this. I ain't new to this, I'm true to this, ma. I'm not new to this, I'm true to this, ba. You can't pull no fucking wool over my head. You're not gonna just love me over fucking night. You're not gonna be my significant other over fucking night. Okay? Clarify brick wall. Clarify brick wall. This is crazy. This story is crazy. Look, fireplace in the back. See the fire? Yeah, the person thought they was gonna bring you to this mansion. He was gonna walk in. As soon as you walk in, the wind blew. You know what I mean? Had the fireplace going. You know, champagne. Of course, because they're gathering all this money from all their suspects. And so that's why they can live this lifestyle. Or they invited you to one of their rich friends' houses. Not even their house. But they're hurting for money. Or they're collecting money. You know, like the church do. You know what I mean? They're going around collecting money, okay? Basically a gigolo and a prostitute. Basically, something similar. Something similar. Brick wall. One more clarification. Brick wall. Yep. And there was the fire. So hence the brick wall, okay? Because where they was sitting, right? Fireplace, brick wall, okay? Hence brick wall, okay? Defense mechanism guarded, hard to reach. I'm out. Find somebody else to play with. Find somebody safe to play with. You gotta drag them type of niggas. You feel me? I drag people if I feel like you're trying to play with my heart or you're trying to play with my emotions. I'll even go with your dragging back on me until I'm finished. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you fuck around and find out. Yep, a lot of cups, a lot of drinks going on. But yep, breadcrumbing. So all the person had was liquor, right? Look, where's the picture? All the person had was liquor. Wasn't even nothing else there. Wasn't no food. Wasn't no hors d'oeuvres. Wasn't no outing. It was cheap. It's easy to just invite somebody to your home and have a drink available, but it's your intentions. You know what I mean? Because that doesn't also mean that, you know, because I'm a house cat. I like to be in the house. I like to have my little drink. That's on a regular, whether I have company or not. I'm always going to have something to drink in my home as a grown woman, right? So that doesn't mean the same thing for everybody. You know what I mean? But the fact that this person immediately started asking you for money only days into the relationship, voila, magic. Who does that? Okay, that's just like you date a girl and then she's like, oh, my light bill is due tomorrow. What are you telling me for? I just met you 2 days ago. Type shit. Type shit. Collection plate type shit. Okay, so lift off, fast action. Yeah, so you got the fuck up out of there. This was a no-brainer. You got the fuck up out of there. Leo, you dodged the bullet with this one. Because this person is very savvy and they have gotten a lot of other people. Yep. To the point where everybody that they got with felt like, you know, like a black cat, bad luck. You know what I mean? Every person that they got with, they just felt like, damn, I have bad luck with men. No, this is a Tinder Swindler. You know, it has nothing to do with men. It's just the type of man you attracted. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Giving very much looking from the outside, looking in. End with that. Okay? Let's clarify. Lift off one more time. And then I'm going to pull one more card. Clarify, lift off. Leos. Yeah. You held on to your coin. You held on to your coin. You said shit in me. Yeah, definitely a tower moment. Okay, I'm just going to sit here. Like you see the female and the male. You got the King of Pentacles and you got the Queen of Pentacles. For multi-gender reading. Okay? Yep. So you was up out of here. And the potential that you saw inside of them, because this is you seeing the potential, is no longer there. You don't see nothing with this person no more. Okay, but you know, it was a dream. It was how do you say? It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine, type shit. You know what I mean? So it was just a dream. It was a nice outing. Take it, appreciate it for what it's for. You got a free drink, okay, off of them. Take it for what it's for, okay. Nothing more, nothing less. You didn't lose anything. You went to their house, drank their liquor. What did you lose? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all, my loves. Nothing at all, Leos. Okay, let's see how the Leos felt about them. How does the Leo felt about this person? How does the Leo feel about this person? I'm gonna pull 3 cards. How does the Leo feel about this person? Fast forward, moving forward. How does the Leo feel about? I mean, we already know you moved the fuck on, but I just want to see. One of y'all got pregnant by the Tinder Swindler. Pregnancy expecting. One of y'all got pregnant by the Tinder Swindler. Just. Gotta be more careful than that, motherfuckers. And in that order. And in that order. Wow. One of y'all done got pregnant. You know it's not for you, men. So y'all safe. Light bulb moment. Sudden realization that you are pregnant. Like, holy shit. You had a one-night stand with this Tinder Swindler under the candlelight dinner, and you realizing that this nigga, you can't even put him on child support. He don't have a fucking job. Wowzers. And in that order. Too many cards fell out. Wow. Like, Damn. Leo, one of y'all done got caught up. SOS. SOS distress. Act with urgency. Assistance needed. Somebody gonna get an abortion. Somebody's going to get an abortion, and somebody's actually going to keep it. Supersize me. Yep, somebody's going to actually get an abortion, and somebody's going to actually keep it. Everybody's not getting rid of it. Everybody's not getting rid of the baby. That's what I see here. When did you find out about this? This is crazy. When did you find out you got pregnant by the Tinder Swindler? This is crazy, Leo. You don't let the Tinder Swindler get you pregnant. I can't make this up. Yo, I can't make this up. How did you allow this to happen? How did you let this to happen? How you let this to happen? Hey, what? When did you find out? You find out on the 9th of June. Yep, you find out on the 9th of June. And the person, the baby daddy, is a Libra. So the males, y'all good. Y'all can exit the room now. The Leo males, you know, you was able to peep Shorty's game, and you was able to get the fuck up out of there. However, ladies, not so much. Leo ladies, not so much. Ain't that a motherfucker? All right. But yeah, possibly could be a baby daddy Libra. Who's the baby daddy? What's the I want one of y'all about to fall out when this come out. One of y'all know who it is, and it's about to come out, and you about to fall out the chair. I'm sorry this happened to you, but you gotta try not to have one night stands unprotected, because what the helly? Or the condom broke. Capricorn. Gemini. Capricorn or Gemini. I think that came out before again. Yep. This one that got you pregnant. And as far as the ones that's going to keep it, what day is your child going to be born on? Right now, we're in what? So right now we're in June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March 4th. I got March 4th. I got March 10th. Okay, for those who are going to keep it. And by this point, it's giving that you're going to be settled down already with somebody else. It ain't going to be the baby daddy, though. You still are going to be happy with keeping this baby. It's just not going to, you know, you're not going to be a happy family with the Tinder Swindler guy, because that's the type of person he is, okay? That's not going to change, okay? As far as abortion, let's see who's, what date you're going to have the abortion on. When are you going to take care of this matter? Leo, this is deep. Go get your pregnancy test. Get up. Go on ahead and CVS to Walgreens, or order it on Amazon if you're embarrassed, and let it come to your front door, and go on ahead and take that pregnancy test, and hit me up in the channel and let me know if you're pregnant. we're gonna start you a Tinder the Swindler either baby registry or Tinder the Swindler GoFundMe to get rid of the baby. One of the two. I hate to say it, but somebody's gonna start a GoFundMe just to get the money up to get rid of this baby. When's the baby? When is the abortion? When are you gonna take care of this matter? When are you gonna take care of this matter? I got July 2nd. I got July 3rd. July 2nd, so soon. July 7th. Yep, July 7th. 2nd, 3rd, July 7th. Okay, that's what I got for SOS. As far as the knockup, the initial knockup, was this on the 1st or the 2nd or the what date? I wanted to see if it was a one night stand. If it was a one with my nosy ass. Was this a one night stand? Was this done on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd date? When was this date done? Damn, y'all. I was not expecting it. I thought it was gonna come out that you was gonna, I don't know. I just was not expecting this. Okay, like I said, for the Leo men, y'all free to go on ahead and leave. But this is what it ended with. This is what you feel about the Tinder Swindler. You don't got pregnant by the Tinder Swindler. So it happened on the 4th date. Or could it happen on the 15th date? Or this also could equal one night stand, because this is lust, obsession, fast. Okay? So it could be on the 4th, which is about 3 days after the 1st. The 1st date, like I said. Yep. Because you, in the reading, you peeped this shit fast. It was not too long. Like it gave red flag on the play, notebook blocked. Okay, and then you got the hangman, so it's 10, 11, 12. Okay, so it could be the 12th month of, which would have been last month. Okay, the 12th month of last month. So May, 12th of May. Okay, so yeah, this was y'all got me looking. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say, y'all. Sometimes these readings, like I be reading and the stories be shocking me to the point I can't make this shit the fuck up. I can't make this shit the fuck up. I promise you I can make this shit up. Like the whole scenario, and the fact you got wow, just wowzers. Okay, so yeah, for the Leo females, y'all got something to deal with. Hopefully y'all don't. I pray that you don't. Okay, and babies are a blessing. Okay, I advise you to go the other way. You know, life is precious. It's just my personal opinion. Even though it says otherwise in the card. But then it says flip-flop, says some will and some won't. Don't let this happen again. Don't let this happen again. Don't look at me like that. Don't let this happen again. Okay? Just don't. And I gotta go. Because this was a lot. I'm about to actually start mid-July readings. And I'm going to start with Scorpio next. Mid-July, because we already did early Julys for all the signs. And I will see y'all later. Tarot with China. Tarot with China.